Hi, my name is Kyle Phillips and this is my Project 3 video overview. I'm a special ed teacher, so this video is going to be just a little bit different than some of the other ones. I'm going with IEP goals for the unit, and the unit I was doing is math, and I'm going to use video games to try and help students learn. So I'll get into a little bit more of that later, but first let's go over the goals. Goal 1 is students will demonstrate on-task behavior in general education settings for 75% of the intervals during 10-minute periods out of 4 out of 5 trials as measured by an observer. So most of my goals are very behavioral based because I want to work with ED kids, and those are some of the hardest kids to work with. So just 10-minute periods to start off with and try to get them focused on the overall assignment. So goal 2 is when students become upset or frustrated or angry, they will use self-regulation and coping skills, and this is just some of the ones without technology that I use at my job right now. And so this is to avoid engaging in unexpected behavior. So goal 3 is student who will refrain from physical aggression, like kicking, hitting, pushing, and across all environments in school for 4 consecutive weeks. This one I deal with a lot with now. Their kids can get very violent at the place I work, so sometimes when they're unsafe with themselves and others, we have to restrain them, and that damages relationships. So I'm trying to find a way to get past that. So, and goal 4 is students will organize their materials, because a lot of these kids have a very hard time with organizing everything, like binders and agenda checks. So the agenda checks will help out with them being organized. So the student learning outcomes of my project are, I want them to be able to learn area and volume on Minecraft by building themselves a house. I have a rubric set up for them and everything. In project 2, I did this as a 1-week thing, but I want to integrate perimeter and a few other things as well into this, so they can really visualize that they can do it. And then I also wanted to use the QR codes and the other apps that we learned about in, I think it was week 5, to do that. So this is Minecraft. So the part I really wanted to show you guys was this part. Those are the blocks that we're going to be measuring in our houses that we're going to make. I'm going to create a whole world for them, and they're going to have to go into as much detail or as little detail as they want, and that will depend on their grades of what they're going to get. This has an Xbox One title on it, but we can also use it for PC or Macs or anything else. In my paper, I hit all the strengths with this. I wanted to use Shmoop as a intro video for everything, and shmoop.com is a good website that intrigues kids. It's really nerdy and really fun, so a lot of kids like it a lot. I think it would be great for ED kids or any kids in general. When I was doing my teaching credential, all the kids were interested no matter what class I was in. So, but for my goals, I'm going to be I have an app or a thing to keep them on task or organized for each of these intelligences, and that's all in my paper, and it came out really well. Here's the standards I'm looking at, the geometry ones, visualizing, relationships, and geometric measurements and everything else. So I'm also using the ISTE standards, and these are the ones I'm trying to get in there as well. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for paying attention and have a good day.